Hello and welcome to It's Only a Video Short. Today, what I never see anyone mention, even in PJ's really good video he's just done, is an important factor to tapping that makes all the difference. I never see anybody mentioning it on the videos, and seeing as I'm from an engineering background, I thought I'd make a quick video explaining it better to people and why they may have successes tapping and may not. It all depends on how it's approached. Anyway, without further ado, here we go any second on the first frame. And the first frame is a car body. You can see the post there, drilled and tapped out and looking bonny, ready to accept a screw. Which, this is the method used by most people. There's a little bit of a shoulder left on there for the base plate. For the inquisitive, this one's a Hot Wheels 64 Impala. For those interested anyway. And as you can see, I've said the post is drilled. You can see the threads, there's not a lot more. We'll get off this frame, we'll go on to the next one any second. And what you need for the starting out is a drill that's slightly smaller than the tap. As you can see here, I think it's about a 1.7 milli tap, but anywhere in that area, 1.7 milli, 1.6. Don't go up too big on the large side or you don't get a deep enough thread on it, and you can tighten it and strip the thread out once you start getting bigger 1-point sizes. About 1.5 upwards is ideal. And as you say, while you're doing it, oiling's good. I use 3-in-1 oil. Ideally you get cutting oil, but for what for how little we use it, it's not really worth investing in it. And here we have two of my taps together. We have I broke my bottomings tap last week. Like the bottoms tap I have, and this is a starter tap and an intermediate tap together. The next shot will show them why I broke my bottoms tap. Because for those who don't know, when you're tapping you have three types of tap. And a bottoms tap would be doing too much hard work, and you can snap them if you don't set off with the right taps first. Because you have three types, you have a starter tap, an intermediate, and the bottoms tap. They all do different jobs. And here you can see together, the left hand side is an intermediate tap, and the right hand side is the starter tap. The starter tap has a lot shallower cuts to begin with, and it heads up to deeper cuts. So this starts off gentle and gradually builds up to taps. And the idea is this next frame will show you the starter tap is what's called a taper here. So you start off nice and gently cutting the threads and then head up into deeper ones. Then once you've gone off that, you go on to your intermediate tap, which is referred to as the plug tap on this drawing, which gets you deeper down into the hole and cuts your threads coarser. And then if you need to go to the bottom in on sharp posts, use the bottom in tap. and it'll take the thread right down to the bottom. But some problems can have, like George at Diecast Salvage. He's been having problems with threads not holding, I believe, in which case he may have just used the taper tap and it's not deep enough, and I believe he used a 1.8 milli drill bit, which wouldn't give him anywhere near the depth of thread he wanted, and it probably strips when he tries tightening it at the shallower depth. Anyway, I hope this has been revealing insight to all us restorers, or indeed anyone just starting out in understanding tapping. I think it's a long overdue thing to tell people, because a lot must think, oh, tapping's just tapping, which it isn't. It is a bit more technical, and hopefully this video will help you with understanding how you're tapping in the future. Thank you, and bye, and take it easy out there for people in these uncertain times. Bye for now.